Alright, what's going on? So I got a new 980 Ti for my PC. I almost got tongue-tied and said PS4 for a second. I'm playing on the PS4, but I'm talking about the PC though. Man, that thing is crazy though. The damn thing is like, it's like a Maxwell version of a GTX 1070, and the card is extremely fast. When I was playing the Division on the PC, I benchmarked it with the settings I had. I run 1080 at about 150 frames a second average. Of course, I set the limiter to 120 because for some reason I still haven't found a way to get the Division to stop doing this weird frame stuttering every now and then, where I'll be playing really smoothly but then still come across occasional frame stutters. Anyways, if anybody else has a 980 Ti or a single GTX 1070, go ahead and tell me your settings, because I'm trying to do something about that. But the game looks great, runs really smoothly. All in all, man, it's just an amazing experience, and the 980 Ti just excelled at everything that I have put it through. Every game I played, it looked great, and the game ran really smoothly. Even the Division, there would be these frame stutters, but
you are now entering a safe
still
area.
Pretty smooth. If I did experience stuttering, I would limit the frames to 120 frames a second, and the game just ran well. If I still had problems, I'd limit it to 60 frames a second, and that would just fix the problem. Right now, when you play the Division on PS4 and the Xbox One, I know for sure that the Xbox One, the Division is locked at 30 frames a second. And I'm not too sure about this one, but from the looks of it, it looks like 30 frames a second.
You are now leaving the safe area.
This is just eyeballing it, but I would have to have somebody else confirm that, or I would look it up. But just eyeballing this, 60 frames a second looks a lot smoother.
Seriously?
Seriously, yeah, I didn't help her out. I'm an asshole.
Listen to me. We just can't. They'll find us if we stop.
Не знаю, как тебя благодарить.
I swear, whenever I play this game, I'm like a big asshole. I'll just run around, either not helping people or just shooting dogs. But you know what? Who doesn't play a video game and just think being an asshole isn't fun, you know? Or what I say? Who hasn't enjoyed being an asshole in a video game? That's kind of the whole point of open world shooters. Well, at least to me it is. But yeah, that was kind of my take on the 980 Ti. The only reason I don't talk while I'm playing PC is because I don't have a mic for it. I do have it on PlayStation though. And as far as Xbox One, man, the whole dashboard's a clusterfuck, and I'm still trying to figure out how to use game DVR and
We all appreciate
all this other stuff. As far as the gameplay goes, it really doesn't make a difference to me whether I play the Division on Xbox One or the PS4. It's the same game, and other than lower resolutions, it really doesn't look that different.
All units. Sarah's getting some reports of a possible mutation in the parking garage on 29th and 2nd. Need you to
Trooper
investigate.
marksmanship. God, I wish I had a mouse and keyboard right now. But yeah, that's kind of my update on how everything's going as far as my transition into PC gaming goes. I mean, I got a whole bunch of games on both the Xbox One and the PS4 that I need to beat before I leave console gaming for good, but there it is. Right now, I don't want to just, you know, spend a bunch of money. I spent a good amount of money on both the PS4 and the
Warning.
Xbox One.
Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
At the time, not realizing that PCs
Alert.
were
Contamination
just way
scan
better.
initiated.
I mean, I used to think PCs were slightly better, but then when you see a GTX 10, or I have to be more specific, a GTX, at least a 1060, but when you see a 1070, you're just like, holy fuck.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
And then after you see the same game on a GTX 1070, you'll look at the PS4 and the Xbox One and look at it like, man, this game looks like shit. I mean, there's no shadows, the resolutions are pretty low. Basically, if you ever played the Division on the PC on low settings, this is what it looks like. I mean, this is the PS4. Out of all the consoles, this is the stronger of the two. But I will admit, I don't notice the difference when I'm playing this on Xbox One. As a matter of fact, I actually like the Xbox One controller a little more than the PS4. But, you know, playing different consoles, I can still do pretty well with a PS4 controller.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
So yeah, it's kind of like, I am not going to give Scorpio or the PS4 Neo the time of day. As somebody who owns a launch edition PS4 and an Xbox One S, I just don't see any reason to give a fuck about the Scorpio. It's gonna play the same games and ooh, 4K, same shitty details, no shadows. It still looks like the PC when you put it on low settings.
Thanks, Agent.
You don't
My
believe me?
people will
Go
get
on
that
your
data into the
PC,
right hands.
play the whole game on low, and then compare it to the consoles. It looks just like the PC on low. It looks like ass. But hey, I'm a Division fanboy. I don't give a fuck what console I'm playing on or what computer I'm playing on. To me, the Division is the Division. I still love this game. That's probably what keeps me on the consoles is the Division. I mean, I got a friend who plays this game on Xbox One, so I usually play to kind of help him level up, and we'll usually do missions together. And this game is really fun to play with a friend. How the fuck do I get out of here? Shit, I think I remember. Oh, fuck. The Dark Zone is a lot more survivable
Leaving contaminated
in the
area.
Division for PC. It's not so much that the enemies are easier, but since you got a mouse and keyboard, you can do a lot more damage with your bullets because you can actually hit more stuff. I mean, I play on the console, I aim like a damn stormtrooper. But then when I first got into the Division on PC, I got into the Dark Zone. Every time I pulled the trigger with the M249 that I got from my PC, I was making sure those rounds counted. Most of my bullets on the PC hit their mark. So I'm probably gonna level up pretty fast because once I get back on the PC, I'm just not gonna stop extracting. But back to what I was saying about, you know, where the direction of consoles are headed. I'm just to that point where I really don't give a fuck about the new consoles. You know, if you have a launch edition PS3 or PS4 or Xbox One, or even the Xbox One S and the PS4 Slim, there's no reason to upgrade because it's just the same shit and they're just out to take your money. I'm sure I'll piss off a lot of fanboys, you know, saying this shit. You know, like, what the fuck am I still doing on the PS4? Well, because I still play it. I just don't give a fuck about the community. I mean, I invested in a PS4 and an Xbox One, so I'm still gonna be playing on them.
Are you serious? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Every time you pass these random pedestrians or bystanders, they're always saying shit because you don't help them. I'm an asshole when I play the Division. But yeah, it's like, I just don't feel like wasting any more money on consoles and buying a stupid Scorpio to play the same stupid games, and you gotta buy
Calling
a
all
4K gaming
Rikers
screen,
intercepted a mercy
not a
drop
gaming
at the
screen, but a
graveyard
4K
on East
TV
21st and 3rd.
that probably has
Available units
200
report to drop
milliseconds of
zone.
response time or some shit. I just think it's dumb, and anybody who thinks that the Scorpio will beat a high-end PC is a fucking retard. Straight
Sparrow
up.
5 here. We're approaching your position now.
Sorry if I go quiet, I'm in the middle of a firefight. PC. Oh, shit.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Aim is ass.
There's more incoming!
You know what though? If this were PC, I could actually make those shots. Thankfully, I got the turret and the seeker mines though. Because fuck market and shit. Taste my metal balls. Threw my balls at him.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
You know, for the same amount of money that I'm probably gonna get a Scorpio, I can either get a second 980 Ti and maybe a 750 watt PSU, or maybe I can get two 1080s if I'm feeling ballsy enough. But realistically, I think the 980 Ti's are every bit as good as the Pascals. So since I already have a 980 Ti, I might just get a second one. But yeah, you know you're a fan of a game when you have the game on every platform you own. My favorite version of this is obviously the PC, but I got this for PS4 and Xbox One. Right now though, my highest ranking agent is on the PS4. I got a gear score of 256. Right now, I'm really struggling though. Is that one incursion?
Warning. Hostile forces
Where,
approaching.
you gotta raid that news station, and then you gotta deal with hostages. And either I do it alone, or I'm doing the mission with a bunch of idiots who don't want to work as a team. You know, because there's this part in the game where they'll electrify the floor, and if you don't get either on top of a desk or you know, you drop the support station with immune, which is why I like the Reclaimer
Confirmed.
gear set.
Sparrow 5 is on site and ready to engage.
You're basically gonna get electrocuted, and it's gonna kill all your technology, like your turrets and your support station. But yeah, anyways, as
Thanks
far
for
as
your help.
PC gaming goes,
We can't afford to lose
That's
these
kinda my
supply
update.
drops. Not a single one.
once I get a mic for the PC, I could probably start talking while I'm playing the PC. But the only time you'll ever hear me talking is on
You're
the
an
PS4,
inspiration.
because it's the only one I actually know how to work. Because out of all the systems, I had this the longest. Excuse me. Because I mean, I'm still trying to figure out the Xbox One dashboard. It's just really confusing. But yeah. I'm pretty new to the PC gaming community, so hopefully I get better at everything. Hopefully I can upgrade my PC for actual video editing, because 8 gigabytes of RAM is good if you're just gaming, just straight gaming, but if you want to do video editing and all this other stuff, you need probably another 8 gigs of RAM. If I think it's worth it, I'll probably upgrade to 16 gigs, but right now, 8 gigs of RAM with an Intel i7 and a 980 Ti is serving me pretty well. I would knock on wood for that. Alright, man, peace.